Jason and Jabari. Jason and Jabari.
What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today we have a brand new war season. This is season 48, War 1. This is a brand new war tactic, and LVT is going to push this season. So that means we got to take the kid gloves off and we got to get serious on this. We're going up against this X-Force team. I don't believe I've played these guys before, but we are at the top of tier 2 now. We did fall to tier 2, so it's likely that we'll face a few teams that I haven't played or know of until we get back into tier 1. The team that I'll be going in with is Dr. Doom, Sunspot, and Human Torch. So I mean, they all do some incinerate of some form, so that's pretty cool. I will start off on path 1. We have this Korg here. I think this is a rank 2 Korg. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's a rank 2 Korg. We're going to take him with Dr. Doom, and then we're going to go up against that Mystic Spidey with our Sunspot. Sunspot is tactic, so he does some X Magica things, which is actually pretty cool. Some of the things they can do. This is a standard Doom fight. You just want to do the Doom rotation, get to your special 3, which we're going to do. He will get the regen buff, so we're going to nullify him with the SP1, which will fuel our MD. We do run 5 out of 5 MD in our basic build, so I didn't need to switch up my masteries or anything like that. We get to the special 3, we toss it off. I'm not exactly going to Doom cycle him per se, but in the sense of getting to your special 3 and then throwing your special 2 is what I meant by when I said that. So we are going to steal his power here. We're going to throw off our striker, get him up to 3 bars, and then go ahead and hit him with the special 1. Steal his power, throws us into a special 2, hit him with that. He's going to start ticking down very fast, as you can see, and we still have our aura up, so we can steal his power again. He gets to 1%, so we throw off one more special 1 to finish him off. Not a big deal. My Doom was rank 5, and he was more than enough to finish the job. So like I said earlier, Sunspot is tactic, so the idea here is to start off with a power start 1, hit him with a big special 2. You want to hit him with light attacks, otherwise you'll trigger his little cloak, and we're going to hit into his block to build up prowess. 3 prowess shuts them down, but I'm going to build up more than that. I build up 6, it looks like. That gives us 7, and I'm going to do all light attack parries. Parries is actually shutting down the node, which is awesome, and then we're going to hit him with a big special 2 for a 98k overkill crit. So I thought that was really neat, because that was masochism, and it didn't matter that we parried when we had at least 3 prowess. So next up, we're going to be on path 5 in section 2. We shared this path with my boy JTQ. Shout out to him. Love that dude. He's an awesome guy. Welcome in. And yeah, I'm going to take on this Abs Man with Human Torch Flame on. This is Ebb and Flow Intercept. I don't have a problem with intercepting. Sometimes I'm better at it than other times, but honestly, I don't have a problem with doing it. It's not been a really big issue for me personally. Unless, of course, the AI is on like 1 million. But yeah, so we're going to start off with a few hits, and then we're going to do a draft back intercept, and then he's just going to start melting. Basically, that's pretty much how this fight's going to go. We got our draft back early, so yeah, he heals from throwing his specials. We reverse his healing. I mean, everything is going for us in this fight. I get one more draft back into a special 2, and that's going to be game after like one more hit or something. But yeah, Very simple fight. I think it was about 30 seconds, but yeah, no big deal. Next up, we have 38 Sassy, because why wouldn't we? We generally always get this fight, which I'm obliged to take, no issues. This is a rank 3 Sassy. I've taken rank 3s, rank 2s, rank 5s. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go with Flame On again. We got the pre-fight from Ray. Thank you, sir. And yeah, man. So we're going to knock him down early, get those Nova Flames to start ticking for some good amount. We're just going to do blocked hits. We don't have a WAG. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. There's obviously not one needed because I've done it so many times without it. But it is a little bit safer if you have it, but it's not at all needed. So yeah, we're just doing medium light medium combos. I don't know why I didn't go into my special 2. I think because I saw the knockdown. I wanted to get the knockdown off first, intercept with the special 2, so it do a little bit more damage. I think that was my reasoning. But the fight is well under control. I mean, I don't foresee us dying here, but you never know, right? The basic idea with Sassy here is if he goes into Wrath, you're going to be eating a lot of special 2s in the corner. He's not going to be losing any power. He tries to throw off his special 2 there. The power stings dropped him. So that was the end of that war for me. But then I was asked to take another fight. So I said absolutely sure. I did have to reboost, which kind of sucked, but I didn't have that many fights, so I wanted more anyway. So we have this Elsa mini, and we're going to take her with Sunspot. Basic idea is the same with the Spider-Man. We want to hit into the block. She is tactic, so you definitely want to hit into the block. Build up your prowess, so therefore the indestructible will not proc. It'll just take away one of your one of your prowess. So we bait out the special ones, and then we get ready to go into a special 2, and I get caught on a dash back, and it took up half my health, which absolutely sucked. I hate getting caught on dash backs, but it is what it is. We hit her with a fat special 2. I parry again for another special 2 for game. But yeah, man, that was absolutely horrific. Getting caught on a dash back, losing almost all your health, but it is what it is. Fortunately, we did win. So shout out to the X-Force. GG's to you guys. They didn't completely finish the map, it looks like, and we definitely won. We don't even need to get into the score. We just won. But yeah, man, great start to the season. IP, Mini, happy. GG's for getting MVPs. You gentlemen are beast. And yeah, man, we're going to jump right over into our next war, because this war I only have 3 fights, and this is still an ongoing war, so I won't have an actual score for you guys, but I'll show you the score as it stands currently. So this time we're up against Indian Avengers. I think I've heard of these guys before. I might have played them either with LVT or with DSVG or somebody like that. I'm not entirely sure, but we're once again in tier 2. Like I said, if we secure this win, from what I'm told, then we'll go back to tier 1. So like I said, we're at the top of tier 2. We did not take last season seriously. We just kind of took a lot of L's, and yeah, so that's why we ended up in tier 2. This war I'll be going in with Iceman, Storm Pyramid X, and Human Torch. We're going to start off on path 9. We're going to go against a Sassy once again. This, I believe, is a rank 3 Sassy. This is on Incinerate and Poison node. So we're going to use our Flame On here. And we're going to treat him the same way that we treat every Sasquatch that we fought with Human Torch. We're just going to burn him up. I think I end up going with a invulnerability boost here. It wasn't assigned to do so, but I wanted to be safe. and it was more so for the next fight. And as you can see, I have an invulnerability boost in the overflow. So I built up a nice little stash during the season and off season because we weren't taking wars seriously. Aside from the Kang war that I showed you guys, I didn't really take any other. Well, the war before it with Kang I did as well, but that was it. So I had ample time to rebuild my stash, and I absolutely did. We're just gonna go medium, light, medium here, and we're only gonna hit into the incinerate phase. That last medium I accidentally hit into the poison phase. Fortunately, it didn't proc. Now we're just gonna be patient and wait, and parry while we still can, so we can build up smolders. He hit Wrath while I was doing my SP2, which is really good because you don't want to do your SP2, have him stunned, think he's stunned, he snap out of it, and you're not prepared for it. So yeah, really smooth fight. No issues there. He went down without too much of a fuss. And now we have this ascended Nick Fury. I have done this fight multiple times with Ice Bro. Ice Bro is tactic, and so is Nick Fury, so we need to hit into his block. I do a really good job actually at hitting into their block in general. So yeah, I don't have a problem. I do play Masacre a lot, so I'm kind of accustomed to hitting into the block. We're just going to build up our prowess to a comfortable amount, and then we're going to go from there. Basically, I don't want him to throw any SP1s in this fight, but getting him to a SP2 is really tough because I think this is power focus 1 or something. So I shorten my combos and then hold block to incentivize him to either heavy or to punish my block. Iceman has some pretty good block proficiency in my opinion, so that's not really a problem. And also, when we get 1 bar of power, they're supposed to get an indestructible buff, but I think I will have to see the next time I get a bar of power, but I think we're gonna stop that due to us being tactic and having that prowess. I think it functions the same, even though it's technically a buff and not a passive. But either way, you'll see, because when I get to 1 bar of power, I'm supposed to basically give him that indestructible. So we'll see. I'm approaching it now. I still have 6 prowess now, 5. So I hit him. He did not get the buff. So yeah, so that's actually a pretty cool tip, guys. If you didn't know that, I didn't know that until just watching that back. So this fight was substantially easier. We did lose up all our prowess there, but we immediately start hitting the block again and getting them back. So this is what I mean. And then we start spamming special ones because he's close enough and he's within range to just go ahead and take out. I think I used I thought I was going to use my striker, but I didn't. So I hit into the block again, and then the frostbite drops him. So relatively simple fight, a little bit of a longer fight, but very easy fight in my opinion, or at least I'm very accustomed to it. Now this one was a problematic fight for me. The concept was fine. You go in with Storm Pyramid X, you use the Lightning Tempest because you don't want to take any of that energy lightning damage, I guess. But she gains power really fast. I was supposed to heavy into my special 2 and build up to my special 2 with a power start 1, but look how fast she's gaining power. So I'm just like, okay, parry. We're getting our powers, but those placebo buffs, plus the unstoppable buff, she's already at 2 bars of power, and I'm like, oh wow. I run into her heavy because I panicked a little bit. I do dex the last part of her special 2, and I'm like, okay, this is not good. So she's gaining power so fast, it's not even funny. So this shoots me up to a special 3. I immediately throw it off thinking that it's going to drop her. And for some reason it doesn't, and that's probably because I didn't have enough prowess built up. I didn't charge at all. I just kind of was like, whoa, I don't need to die here. So I block all of this knowing that it's not going to kill me if I block it, and then she eventually drops on her own. So pretty scary first time taking it. Maybe the second and third time I do it, I'll calm down a little bit and execute it correctly, but either way, we got the solo. A bit of a scare, but it's fine. As it stands right now, we're 83 fights in. We've died 5 times. There's 63 fights in. They've died 9 times. So a lot of ward left. Like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Peace.